What if I told you you could make $100 a day with your Cricut? Do you believe it? Do you feel like you actually could do it? In today's video, I want to break down exactly the steps I would take if I was going to be able to start making and selling items to profit $100 a day. In this video, I'm going to give you every tip and trick that I know to help you have the right mindset, the right thought process, and give you some practical steps to go and implement to help you get on the right track to start making $100 a day. I know that a lot of you want to make money with your Cricut machine, and what that will do for you is going to be big. I have friends in this industry that make way more than $100 a day selling their crafts, and I have friends that make a lot less than $100 a day selling their crafts. The difference is being able to know these few steps. So if you're excited, go ahead and hit the like button, give us a subscribe if you are brand new here, and let's go ahead and dive into the steps that it takes to make $100 a day selling your crafts. Step number one is you must know your numbers. And I'm going to add a caveat here because I don't want you to overthink it. So what I mean by knowing your numbers is knowing the rough estimate and a good range of what your expenses are to physically make a project. What I don't want you to do is to add up every cost of an inch of tape, right? That's not going to be productive for you if it's under, let's say, 50 cents or below. If the cost is 50 cents or below, just say it's 50 cents, right? We want to be able to add up these numbers and have something that is going to favor you in this process. So this is the number one step. And for some reason, I think since this is most of our hobbies, we find it very challenging to simply know our numbers when it comes to our expenses. So what I want you to do is add up the cost of your blank, the cost of your material, and know exactly the cost for you to make whatever it is you're selling. Let's use t-shirts for an example. If you're going to make 20 t-shirts for Makers Gonna Learn, and you're going to put our logo right here, you're going to know that for each shirt, it's going to take 3x3 or 4x4 piece of vinyl to add the decal onto the shirt, right? So you could easily multiply that and find the true cost of your vinyl for the project. Then you could add in the t-shirt cost. You guys know I love the $6 t-shirts from Target. I wear them every single day and they work great for me. So I love those. You can find whatever t-shirt you prefer. Whatever that is, you need to know the everyday cost for that t-shirt. If you find it on sale, guess what? That's a treat yourself moment. You just need to know the actual everyday cost of your material no matter what, because you need consistency in your business. So then you would add in your heat transfer vinyl cost and your t-shirt cost per shirt to come up with whatever cost it may be. Let's say it cost $6 for the shirt and then $1 for the vinyl. So then you know your costs are $7. What I really want you to know is that you just need to know these numbers. And again, for a lot of us in a hobby business, this one step is the one thing that people forget about, and they just say whatever feels good or whatever price feels right to them because they don't want to be letting anyone down, and they get really uncomfortable talking about numbers. But what I want to let you know is your expenses, and knowing what that is, it will empower you to know your worth 10 times over. So that's step number one to getting to $100 a day. Do you want to know step number two is probably my favorite, and that is focusing on high profit margin projects. So here's the best part. Once you know your numbers, you're going to know how much it truly costs for all the projects you want to make. And people constantly tell me, Tanner, I want to make so many different projects. Well, guess what? When you follow this training and technique, you're going to go ahead and have to know all of those numbers, all of those everyday prices, and that's a lot of work. So this is why you want to find those 2 to 3, maybe 5 projects that you know are high profit margin projects. And if you aren't sure what's a high profit margin project, first of all, you got to know your numbers. But if you want to work with me and me give you more tips and tricks and things like that, I have a free training down below that you can register for. It's 5 secrets to make money crafting even if you haven't sold before. So register for that after this video, and it'll definitely help you out to get kick-started on those high profit margin projects. So you know your numbers. Now you're only going to focus on high profit margin projects. And the reason why is our goal is to get to $100 a day. And that, for a lot of you, could be life changing. And there's no reason to work on projects that are going to take you a ton of time, but are not going to actually put money in your pocket, right? That's our goal here. We love crafting. We know that that's our way to make money. So we need to focus on how to get money in your pocket. And it's not by low margin projects. It's those high profit margin projects that will allow you to work less and make more in your craft business. When you're working to get to $100 a day, here's what I want you to know. Bulk orders are your friend. I had a customer and a student of mine post in our Facebook group saying, Tanner, holy cow, I made stickers this Saturday and I made $400. Here's what she did. She decided instead of working 4 or 5 days out of the week, she worked one Saturday and made well over $400. I mean, check it out right here. She spent her whole Saturday making stickers, and this is her payoff. So this is truly possible for you, just like our friend here that was able to do it. And how she did it was through bulk orders. Now, bulk orders at a lot of times can sound scary, but what I want to encourage you to think about is the less people and the less hassle you go through to get those higher ticket items, it's actually going to help you because you get to stay in your zone of genius, which I think for a lot of us here would say our zone of genius is actually the crafting portion rather than the selling, the marketing, and things like that. The beauty of being able to do bulk orders is you're working for fewer people and you're getting more output, which means higher profit and more money in your pocket. A lot of times I encourage people to give that bulk discount because it's going to save them time by going through and having to find more and more customers. So I really want you to think and start considering what would it look like for you to do bulk orders. Some other ideas is partnering with churches. They always have different events going on that they need bulk shirts for. You could be that perfect person for them to sell shirts in bulk. 10, 15 shirts are totally doable because once you've done it one time, it's really easy to replicate. Another thing, and a few students of mine have actually done this, they have been able to work with schools. Schools are constantly wanting custom t-shirts and they don't want to have to do it themselves. If you offer sublimation t-shirts for 100 days of school and things like that, you are actually able to work with many different teachers and get quality orders. And the best part is they become repeat customers. This is a great way to get you to $100 a day really quickly, and you're not going to feel like you're constantly marketing the heck out of yourself. If this is inspiring to you, I again want to encourage you to check out my free training down below because it will definitely help you get the kickstart that you need to start crafting and selling really quickly. As we end out our time together, what I want you to know is it's all math. This is not something crazy. This is not something unreachable. If we've had multiple students be able to do this, if I've been able to do this in the past, you can do it too. So I want you to know that it's simply math equations. So if you truly are committed to getting to $100 a day, it's about sitting down and doing the math that's involved to figure out what your expenses are, figuring out what your high profit margin projects are, and going all in on those projects and getting multiple orders or focusing on bulk orders. Whichever one motivates you the most. I can make a whole video about the pros and the cons of bulk orders because there's quite a few. But I want you to sit here and think about and acknowledge it's just math. Figuring out how many orders you need to get there is going to be different for each person. I also always recommend to give yourself an hourly rate, and as you get better, as you get faster, you can actually raise that hourly rate because you're more of an expert. Do not forget to pay yourself in this entire process. And if you're excited, and if you're motivated, and you're ready to learn more, definitely check out that free training I have down below. But before you go, I want you to check out this video right here too. This is 5 Cricut crafts that are bound to make you cash fast. If you need help getting inspired, maybe you haven't started selling your crafts yet, this video right here is going to be your best friend. I'm going to help walk you through 5 of the different crafts that you could start selling today and start making money quickly. If you love this topic, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what other videos and other things you need help with when it comes to selling your crafts. And if you're excited, hit that subscribe button, check out this video over here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.